Father's Day. Your company Good to see you, man. I'm good. How are you?
What an honor to win Shane's race.
Number 17, new car for this year. We said during the race.
Hey, you old fart, you finally won. Hey, good job, buddy.
Nice ride. Can I have a hat, man? Can I steal your hat?
Yep, you were good.
Oh, man.
I'm
doing all right, man. I've had the worst year.
Water now?
Last chance to get it done. We got it done.
What an honor. Our champion there as well. Let's go to Derek Montefiglio, trackside.
Thank you very much. Pete Falcone, and boy, if there's one guy that's happy to be here, it's Mike Ford. You know, when we talked a few months ago, you said, I just want to win one more race before I retire. You've done it this year. What is going through your mind right now? You've had such a tough year, and now it's got to feel like a relief, a monkey off your back.
Well, I knew this was my last chance to win a race this year. As far as retiring, I got some big shoes to fill. My dad's 77 and still racing, so I can't quit anytime soon. But what an honor to win the Shane Hammond race. Shane was my hero. I've never seen a kid who just kept plugging away and had the best attitude ever. It's just unbelievable to be able to win this race. This is a big bucket list race for anybody to win.
Take us back through it. How good was the car tonight? Because it looked like as you went on, the car got faster and faster. The caution came out, kind of slowed up a little bit. Todd Bertrand was catching you, but not enough within striking distance. Were you nervous that he was back there?
You're always nervous. I mean, the competition between these guys is unreal. Sometimes there's 0.2 of a difference between first or last. But I was cranking wedge in the car. But I got to give a huge shout out to Avery Stower and Keith and their whole crew. Those guys shared their setup with me, and they certainly didn't need to because they need to be, they've been dominating all year. The Bertrands is always helping me. Bobby Seymour, everybody who helped get me here. My dad, A1 Automotive. It's just amazing how cool everybody is in this club. They're willing to help you no matter what, even if it means you might end up beating them.
Well, Avery will get $1,000 for winning the championship. You're going to get $1,000 from Sonoma Race Fuel, Seymour Performance Products, and Hoosier Tire. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you.
Mike Horn, your winner. Northeastern Midget Association feature. He's got one more thing he wants to say. Go ahead.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's the people in the stands that make it possible for us to race. Thank you for being here.
And I'm happy I got to interview you. Mike Horn in Victory Lane, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to walk over and talk with Second and Third in just a moment. As we have Todd Bertrand over here. He's one of the owners. And James is out. Todd, you were fast tonight. He was just a little bit faster. What would you have done to catch him?
I don't know, Mike, he drove a great race, he hit his marks, and my car wasn't perfect, and I was just trying to do whatever it took to hit the bottom. I couldn't run the top and kind of cut through the middle there, but this place is hit or miss. I'm really happy for Mike. He's been trying really hard for a long time, and I've been trying to help him as much as possible, so super proud of him for believing in himself and for getting the job done. The last couple weeks have been incredibly difficult for us in terms of the amount of work that we've had to put in on the cars. I can't thank my wife enough for all her support. She's with me in the garage every minute that I'm out there, and I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her. My brother Tim for putting me in the car tonight, my dad for all of his support, Scott Mahalski, Brandon Igo, my brother Pat, Nick Macrianis, and there's a lot of people behind me that I'm very fortunate to have part of the team, and just very fortunate to be here. And thanks to Sean Foster and all the crew at Waterford as well for having us here. This place is turning into a world-class facility, and I appreciate all the fans as well. I appreciate all the fans as well for coming out.
Todd Bertrand, ladies and gentlemen, he finished his second podium finish. Two Chambers comes home in third. What could you have done to get past Todd? You were working on him for a little while.
I tried, but we didn't really have much for him. It's my first podium here in a NEMA car, so I'm happy with it. Thanks Scott's Roofing. Thanks all the fans that came out. It's been a great season.
That's Jim Chambers, ladies and gentlemen. The 2022 NEMA champion, Avery Starr. Avery, your second championship. They say the first one is special to win, but what does the second one mean to you?
Oh, this year's been a dream year for me. I won a championship before, and I always had this mental hang-up. I could never win more than 2 races in a year, and it's been bugging me. And I got 5 this year, so we knocked that monkey off our back, and it's just everything about this year was very special. I got to have a lot of great people helping me, and just really happy.
You know, earlier this year, or going back through your stats, you had an average finish of 1.6 this year. The car was dominant. You were the dominant performance. What was the change that brought on all the success?
You know, I think the biggest thing was, you know, me and Keith Patello, we really got together and we looked through the notebook and we saw some of the things that we did, you know, 2, 3, 4 years prior, and we really tried to just capitalize on everything that we'd learned, and, you know, Keith made all the right calls this year and made me look good.
Well, hard work and homework definitely paid off. Avery Store, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for him.